Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am plumbobd, and today we are starting a new series. We are starting our San Sequoia rebuild series. San Sequoia is the word that came with Growing Together, which is the latest expansion pack, which by now came out 3 weeks ago. I wanted to renovate this world instead of what we decided originally with Del Sol Valley. We decided initially on my Instagram to renovate Del Sol Valley, which, by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on there. That's where we decide to which world we should rebuild next. But in this case, you gave me the idea and I completely disregarded it because we got a new world and I really wanted to renovate the new world. And usually I don't ask you to renovate this type of worlds, like the newer ones since Snow Escape onwards, because typically the new worlds since Snow Escape tend to be built by other Sims creators, which this was the case. And I'm not saying that I don't like the build, I don't like the builds that came in San Sequoia, that's why I decided to renovate them. But not because I don't think the Sims creators are talented or anything like that. Like, I know only 2 out of the 4 that worked on it. I know it's Delicacy and Lil Simsy. The other 2, unfortunately, I don't know who they are. They are all very talented. I just think it's a matter of the build and buy mode objects. If you have seen my previous I think it's 2 videos ago by now, my video in which I build with the Sims 4 Growing Together. I do a quick little speed build, pulling up a family build. That's also a review of what I think of the pack, because I give you my opinion. And I said in that video that I am pretty underwhelmed with the expansion pack, or like the build and buy items. I think the gameplay is good, I still have to try it, but from what I've seen on YouTube, I think it looks good. CAS is fine, but build and buy is very underwhelming, and that's why I feel the need to renovate this world, because I want to integrate it with other packs in order to make it stand out more. Because what I've said in my review is that basically I think this complements well other packs, but on its own is not super good. And honestly, this world needs renovation. So what better way to start this series off if not creating a rec center. A rec center is the new lot type that comes with the Sims 4 Growing Together. If you didn't know, it's basically the Sims team defined it as a catch-all type of lot, because you can put whatever you want in that. I feel like the requirements are just have some gym equipment, have some toys, have some like cards, table, and that's basically it. So you can put whatever you want. Usually I put this is my first time building this lot, but if I had to build it again, which I will probably do in other worlds, I put like a library, so you don't have to put a library lot type. I will put probably gym equipment, so you don't have to put a gym. I put like a party room where you can come with your Sims and you have everything you need to throw a birthday party in one single room. You just have to move around the furniture to fit your style, or add some decoration if you are doing like a theme party, but it has everything you need. We have a music room, we have an arts room, it's really more like a hallway. We have a playground outside, we have a fountain, we have a garden, we have not an ice skating ring, like a roller skating ring. This lot has it all, and that's mainly the point of what the Sims team wanted to do with recreation centers, which is like rec centers are just short for recreational centers. They are a very catch-all type of lot, and this specific lot is a 64 by 64 lot, which is super huge. Like, I was dreading filming this video and trying to furnish so much of the lot, also because of performance. By the end of my speed build, you will see like my computer starts to lag a little bit, also with the how is it called, the video tour at the end. And yeah, so I was a little bit dreading furnishing this lot, but eventually it came together. But I for sure need to go and simplify a little bit the lot that I have chosen. Like, not a lot, sorry, the furnishings I have chosen. I definitely need to like pull it back a little bit, like not have so much furniture going around, because this lot is so big. And but you know, what else could you put on a 64 by 64 lot? I guess you can put a farm. That's what I've done in Cottage Living, but I think we have another 64 by 64 lot in Cats and Dogs, and that lot is huge and empty, because those type of lots are simply so huge that you don't know what to do with them. And for sure, like, it's very great for creators, for builders to express their creativity this way. They can, like, you know, build as much as they want. They can create like little villages. You can do basically whatever you want with a 64 by 64 lot. However, it's not so good for those of us who don't have a gaming computer, which is basically most of the players of The Sims 4. You know, all the creators have huge, big, flashy gaming computers. We don't. We have just our regular laptops. I have bought a kind of gaming laptop. It's just a laptop with a better GPU, so I can, like, you know, you have all the packs, some mods and custom content, and my game flows. But if I have a very heavy build, or if I start like I don't know, mostly with heavy builds, honestly, I cannot have so many complicated builds, otherwise my game starts to lag, starts to, like, you know, the frame rate drops. And that's normal, that's completely normal, and you don't have to feel like you are not a real simmer if you cannot have all the packs in your game, or if your computer does not handle big builds, or if you cannot build fancy and complicated builds. That's completely fine. Like, you know, we are regular people, we don't do it as a job, we just do it for fun, and it's completely fine, even if you don't own all the packs. If there's something you don't like, or if there's something that is not worthy for you, for example, I'm looking right now at the toddler lights that I have placed around the roller skating ring, and I think that pack would only be worth it for me for those lights, because all of the rest, like, I can live with base game toddlers. They're fine for me, and also they're not toddlers for that long. So many packs I could live without, just because I am a creator and I have a computer that can handle all the packs. I decide to buy all the packs, but you don't need them all. Like, I guess I get it's annoying. Also, me, when I used to have a limited packs, when I used to download builds from the gallery, I would always have to replace something because some creator didn't like use some packs I did not have. But honestly, like, now that I've started having all the packs, I feel like it's fine. It's even easy to just download a house and furnish it however you want, or like furnish it according to the style of your Sims. It's even better, I feel like, than just building your own. Like, I feel probably in my own gameplay, when I play with my own stuff, I used to say that I wanted to build the things that my Sims used or lived in, but now I kinda download from the gallery and just renovate. I feel like if the shape is good, I can, you know, I can also tweak the walls, make them a little smaller, a little bigger, and that's completely fine. But yeah, so we are like, what, 10 minutes, halfway through the speed build, and I haven't talked about the build a single time, except for saying this is a rec center. So yeah, this is a rec center. I've decided to build it in a kind of modern style. I had a reference image, which I will try and remember to put up on the screen now. If I don't remember, as always, it's pretty similar. It's not the same, it's pretty similar. I just take it as a like loose inspiration. I don't try to imitate it perfectly, but yeah, so image on the screen, you have seen it or you haven't, that's fine. I put a lot of effort in the outside, I have to say, like the entrance. I wanted this build to be very, very detailed because I got inspired from what I saw from Devon Bumpkin. I really wanted to build something very complicated, but as I was placing items, one, I started to get worried about performance, but two, also I started to feel like I didn't know what else I could put on the outside. Like, you know, you see the bottom corner, like at the back of the lot, you see that corner that is almost empty with only a fountain and some yoga mats. I feel like it's fine because, you know, even in real life, you would concentrate all the things to do in one side and maybe leave another side more free for your sims to walk, have a walk, or you know, just not to have to take care of that much stuff, for one, staffing reasons, but also costs. I feel like it makes sense if it's not fully full, but also it's kind of me getting out of my creative juices. Like, I didn't know what else I could put even on the inside. We start at the beginning with a lot of detail on the library and the party room. Then when we get to at the bottom, towards to the bottom of the video or the end of the video, with the music room and the balcony, like that's also another time where I'm kind of running out of creativity, which is completely fine. It happens. Like with big builds, you kind of stop getting excited, and that's also one of the reasons why I wanted to build this lot first. One, because it's the newer lot, so we have something new to look at and you could enjoy something different, but also because I was dreading building this lot because it's so big. And honestly, I am excited, I am ready. Next week on the channel we're gonna have a starter home for sure, because I think I spent like probably 3 hours on this speed build. I've cut out a lot of things and I sped it up quite a bit, so, and still this ended up being quite a little bit longer than my usual speed builds. Probably if this were a house, I would have separated it in interior and exterior, but once I finished the exterior, I was like, how much stuff could I possibly put in this interior? So I decided to try and condense it all in one. Honestly, I could have still separated it in 2 videos. It would have been better for your eyes because I wouldn't be spinning around so fast, and also it wouldn't be better for my personal time because I could have built this place in 2 weeks instead of 1, but you know, I decided it should have been 1 video and it became 1 single video. I made it happen. So next week we're gonna have for sure a startup week. We are gonna have a starter home. Sorry. I don't know yet in which neighborhood. Maybe the same as this rec center. I do like it quite a bit. I feel like the 3rd neighborhood, the one that's like on the other side of the bridge in the map, is not super cool. It's like very average, very similar to Willow Creek, and I've heard someone say that they like it. They like this area because it feels true suburban. The whole of Willow Creek is true suburban in my opinion. Like, I am more excited to move to the the town center, because there I want to build a townhouse. Like, I don't know where my mind is. Like, this past week has been super busy for me. I've come back to Italy for the Easter holidays. So I'm not in Spain currently. I will be back in Spain soon, but I have so much stuff to do. Literally, these holidays have not been real holidays. I have had many group projects, individual assignments. I have exams coming up. I'm still looking for an internship. Like, this week has been something. Like, or generally this past month has been something. I am very excited for my semester to end. I kind of want to take some summer vacation because I cannot I need some time to rest and not think about anything. Even YouTube wise, I might need to stop for a little while. Like, I want to play. I want to start a super sim challenge, which I would just I want to record it, but not actually record it. Like, I want to document it and take screenshots to post on Instagram. But this, I want that to be my like chill moment where I just play. I don't think about recording videos, or I don't feel obligated to open up that save file. But I haven't got time. Like, I barely have time to record, let alone play in my own time. So this has been quite a stressful moment. By the way, with the interior of the rec center, you have seen we've started with the library, which is very detailed, very beautiful. I love those bookshelves, modular bookshelves with the rounded corners, and also the children's area. Carpeted floors, so it's very quiet, very simple. You can study. We also done the party room, which just as a kitchen if you want to cook a cake over there. Some toys, because most of the toys are outside, so I hope the children will go outside. Nice, pretty wallpaper, some chairs, some tables. You can rearrange it however you want if you want to have a party where like people actually sit down. Then we have the gym, which I've only put, I think, a couple of pieces of equipment. We have 2 treadmills, 2 lifting machines, and 2 punching bags. I didn't want to put any wellness stuff because we already have the yoga mats outside, and this is not a spa. You don't really need to meditate. Also, I feel like this place would have so many people, you wouldn't be able to meditate at all. So yeah, this is it for the ground floor. I'm just putting some computers so you can do research. I wanted to put some research machines. I kind of forgot. I guess you can add them yourselves once you download it from the gallery, which this lot is still not on the gallery because I have just finished recording this video, and before I uploaded the lot, I forgot that I needed to upload it, so I closed the game and started recording the voiceover. But next time I'm gonna open the game, I'm gonna for sure remember. I'm still trying to work on my Oasis Springs rebuild or Oasis Springs save file, like setting up relationships, skills, money, etc. So I am still opening up that file quite a bit because just fixing the relationship is not super hard. I do it off of camera. I just do it when I have like half an hour free. I just pull up the game and fix it if I feel like it, because I'm trying to listen to myself and do only what I want to do. But that's basically it for the downstairs. I've just added a couple of games tables because apparently in one of the requirements of the lot there's written like games, and I thought the playground equipment was considered as games. Apparently no. So those 3 tables are the 3 games you need to have, which fine, I don't mind it. Then for the upstairs, you're seeing we are working on the main hallway. I'm just putting lots of seating in here in the atrium, the foyer, the landing, and also on the first balcony you are seeing right now on your left side. Then in the hallway right now we are placing the arts hallway. It's not really a room. I want it to be very open and airy. We're placing some easels, some art supplies, and some inspiration. Like one, I'm pretending they are painting some vases. I also pulled up a couple of statues from Romantic Garden. This part, in order to be a little bit more quicker, I pre-furnished, then unfurnished, and now we're furnishing it together. But yeah, so I'm doing the same for the outside on the balcony. I felt like it was a really nice place for people to paint. I've also put a grand piano, so maybe some sims while they paint, another sim can come up and play some music. We are also furnishing the last room, which is the music room. I'm just putting one grand piano, some violins, some guitars, electric guitars, like media station, a DJ booth. Hopefully this room doesn't become too noisy or too bothering for your ears while you play the game, but this is what a music room is, isn't it? But we are at the end of our speed build. This time I have a video tour, not screenshots, so I'm gonna stop before the video starts the video tour. Remember to follow me on all of my social media, comment, like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. See you next time!